Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at in the world today. 9 a.m. live stream time, Saturday, August 16th. Good morning, Mrs. Steinman. How's everyone doing? Been a great week. Been nice and hot. I snuck out to the beach to avoid the heat streak we had this week. And then as soon as it started raining, I came home. Beach was great. We did a live stream on beach houses. We did a whole series this week on beach houses. Found some cool ones. Talked about cash flowing, short-term rentals. Good morning, Gavin. So yeah, got the sign kind of working. It's powered back up. The E's blinking. The my, more, and H aren't working, but we're going to fix that today. Trying to clean the studio up. All right, we'll talk about my shirt in a minute. Want to wait till a few more people show up. Let's dive into it. So, today I have 3 homes. We've been talking for the last couple months about how the market's softening. This is a pivotal moment in our market where I think the smart people recognize this and will come in to a market that's softer than what we're used to, where there's room to negotiate the purchase price. You're not going to overpay for the house. Lock in interest rates, which are at a 10-month low, lowest of the year. In fact, let's sneak ahead. If we look at our White House tracker, so this was a house we looked at November 2nd. It was a White House. It was right the Saturday before the election. Interest rates on FHA were 6.62. December 7th, following the election, they dropped down to 6.12, saving $172 a month. Now you can see here, rates kind of floated around that 6.5, where our savings diminished down to 20, 41, 52, 79. As of August 7th, FHA 6.12, which is where it's at today, $172 a month savings compared to November. But it just goes to show that we're at that in 2025 low watermark for interest rates. So that, combined with it being a softer market, we're starting to see some good values. So I found 3 homes that I consider, and I'm anxious to see what Gavin thinks, Gavin with Berkshire Hathaway, about these homes being good value. Now that doesn't mean these are starter cheap homes, but I think there's good value where you can lock in the price today. We'll talk about 2-1 temporary buy downs, how to properly negotiate in this market. Can we catch a refinance in the future? And you should be able to gain some good appreciation on these homes. So with that said, let's dive into it. Interest rates today, very flat all week. 6.56 on our conforming 30-year fixed Freddie, Fannie loans. This is a national average according to Mortgage News Daily. Mortgage News Daily is my go-to resource for all things interest rate related. And they give us a very unbiased, accurate national average, 6.56. Jumbo loans, 6.68. So about 0.1% higher. If your loan amount is over $802,650, congratulations, you have a jumbo loan. And what a great time to do jumbo loans. We've seen the spread between a conforming loan and a jumbo loan 0.75% historically. 0.5% is very common. So that's good news. Our FHA and VA 6.15. We are looking for that 5.99. Do you guys think we're going to be able to break through that floor and be under 6% on our government loans and then stay there? Okay. I believe that these rates have already baked in a Fed rate cut at their next meeting. So if we can break that floor and stay under 6%, it'll be really interesting to see how the market responds. Okay. Gavin Huckins over at Berkshire Hathaway. Good friend, longtime real estate partner. Every week he sends over some market data. All right. Thank you, Gavin, for proving me right. New listings, 289, up 40%. Last week we had new listings just under pending sales, are about the same. What a change. We are seeing more homes come on the market. Now, typically we see this happen before school's out, or right, and then June, right? Because everyone wants to get their house on the market so people can write offers before school starts. We're seeing it late this year. Pending sales, 195. These are homes that were listed that went pending. That's down 7%. This is really good for negotiating, guys, and maybe this is why I was able to find 3 really nice homes that I consider a good value, which we're going to look at today. And these are all homes that were listed this week. Homes that were pending that have sold, 157. That's flat week over week. Every time a real estate agent opens a lockbox on a home, that data is collected, and that's what we're looking at here. Oregon down 3.1%. Washington down 7.2%, but last week we were up double digits. So I would say this is fairly flat. Again, kind of goes along with those statistics of how many homes went pending. But nothing earth-shattering there. Okay, I'm ready to dive in the homes. Mrs. Steinman, you're not allowed to guess, but wore a t-shirt this morning. Anybody want to guess who's on my t-shirt? He's a hero of mine. I'll give you a clue. I stole my intro to all my videos from this man. If you can guess, then we'll give you a round of applause. And we're going to keep the guesses going throughout, because I did an Instagram post right before my live stream challenging people to watch my Instagram but don't come over here and join us on the live stream. If they knew who was on my t-shirt, come over and we'll give you a special something. So we'll see if that happens. All right, you guys ready to dive in? We are starting out at 2418 Northwest Iris Court in Camas. 5 beds, 3 baths, 3,486 square feet. So very, very big home. Sits on a 10,000 square foot lot, built in 1998. Now this is up on Prune Hill, okay? And I haven't dove into all the pictures yet, but that does not look like a $965,000 house to me. That looks like well over $1 million. And so I think we might see some good value here on Prune Hill, okay? This home is listed by David over at Knipe. David, if you're watching, I know you watch once in a while, jump on and say something about your listing here. Stunning home with unmatched views at the top of Prune Hill. The spacious 5-bedroom plus bonus media room, 2.5 bath, Mediterranean contemporary style home offers over 3,000 square foot of living space and is move-in ready on a private cul-de-sac located in the highly sought-after Camas School District. This home boasts breathtaking views of the Columbia River, Portland city lights, and the surrounding valley with soaring 20-foot ceilings in the entry, 2 gas fireplaces, central vacuum, AC, and quartz countertops. This home offers both elegance and function. The unbelievable primary suite includes a private deck, brand new carpet, walk-in closet, deep soaking tub fireplace, and panoramic views. 3 separate decks, including 2 with glass railings. Extend your living space and provide incredible outdoor entertaining opportunities. This home also features new sod in the backyard, an oversized 3-car garage. Quiet, well-established neighborhood near downtown Camas. Okay, very nice description. Gives us lots of details of which we will see in the pictures. Okay. All right, question. Do you guys think the driveway is staged? It's very common to have the interior of a home staged, but do you guys think this driveway is staged? Maybe we'll get a better picture here. Corner lot, cool balconies, big wraparound, very nicely done landscaping, big retaining wall. Beautiful home. Oh, we're not gonna, maybe, but I think we got a McLaren and a Lamborghini SUV in the driveway. All right, nice stucco, timeless. This home does not look like a 1998 home. Wow. You know, I'm always talking about how millwork around your windows, the woodworking around your doors, all that really adds a timeless look, and you can see that here. These columns are neat. I don't know what they're supporting, but they're cool columns. Looks like we have new, I'm guessing that's laminate wood flooring. Updated light fixtures. Cool entry. Okay, now this, I believe, is virtually staged. Maybe not. Looks virtually staged. But ceiling fan, nice big bank of windows. And I believe we can see the Columbia River, maybe the airport from these windows. Gas fireplace. I don't understand what contemporary Mediterranean is. I think I have an idea. We did a modern farmhouse on our daily home of the day. But this does look contemporary to me. It doesn't look like a home built in the late 90s. Yeah, there's virtual staging. I don't hate virtual staging. I like it. I think that if you have a hard time visualizing yourself in a home when you're walking through it, especially if there's a lot of clutter, just throw your pictures in ChatGPT and say, will you virtually stage this home for me? And in fact, if I'm selling my house, I would probably talk with the agent and say, well, you know, can we save some money and do virtual staging? Gavin, what do you think about virtual staging? You know more than me. It looks like our dining room with that cool opening down in the entry. All right, waterfalling quartz countertops that might be marble. Now, those cabinets do look original to me, but they look painted. The countertops definitely look new. I love virtual staging. It's great to show ideas, but let the buyers feel all the space when they walk through. Yeah. I don't like virtual descriptions. I don't like AI descriptions. I don't like a romance novel. Dave's description here is excellent. It was a little bit romantic, but gave us all the bullet points we wanted. Okay, gas range in the island. Nice black farm style sink. There's a view from the island. Like the subway tile backsplash of the cabinets. They painted these cabinets two-tone, so black on the bottom, white on the top. Now keep in mind we're under $1 million on Prune Hill for 3,500 square feet. So I'm not expecting a baller kitchen. Nice big windows in the breakfast nook. Upstairs we have, wow, look at this bonus room. Beautiful fireplace. Love the tile around the fireplace. Big windows overlooking trees, new fixtures, 20-foot ceilings. Okay, this is the baller room. Okay, here's our primary suite. Wow, windows galore. This goes out to that top balcony. Lots of natural light, beautiful views. Looks like newer carpet, farm door. Interesting choice. Here's our primary bath. Again, beautiful windows taking advantage of that view. Freestanding tub. Looks like tile or maybe marble flooring. That looks like marble tile to me. Cool contemporary dual vanity. Not getting the Mediterranean vibes. Maybe. but definitely contemporary. Beautiful bathroom. Nice big walk-in shower. Okay, here's the, I think this is the bedroom unstaged. Bedroom number 2. Bedroom number 3. Man, virtual staging is getting good. And that looks like virtual staging to me, but man, that looks good. And this is what I'm talking about. If you go into an open house or you see a house online and you really want to have a man cave or you really want to have a boy's bedroom, take a picture, throw it in ChatGPT, and say, make this look like a Seattle Seahawks themed game room. Or like this one here, a little girl's room. I think this is bedroom number 3 or 4. Cool treatment on the wall. Bedroom number 5, I believe. Guest bath. Love the tile here. Nice laminate wood flooring. Okay, here's that media room. Okay, I'm getting some messages. Some of the people that I called out on Instagram for not coming over to the YouTube live stream, I'm starting to see some activity from them. If you are watching, either from the live stream, from the Instagram or today, who can guess who's on my shirt? Okay, he's one of my heroes. The clue is I stole his intro for all my videos. Okay, so here's that movie room again, unstaged. Let's go back and look at that. Is that really the only picture we get? Now, I don't believe those chairs are staged, and I'm sure we can negotiate all this equipment and everything in our purchase price. Nice exposed beam here. But what a cool dedicated movie room. No windows. Okay, that's key. Massive utility room. Okay, here's that big garage. There's our central vac. View from the balcony. Looks like a cedar deck. This is not our house. This looks like it. Is it? There's no siding on this house. It's all stucco. All right, somebody call Dave. Sure, it was just a glitch there, but somebody let Dave Sabulik over at Nipe know that there's some incorrect pictures in his listing. Dave's a great guy. Okay, there's our stage. Now, I have a feeling that's not virtually staged. The staged driveway. Okay, there's a good shot of Prune Hill. Okay, people are texting me how to watch the stream here. All right, let's look at some data. Again, Gavin Huckins, thanks for being here today, Gavin. He sends me these neighborhood snapshots, and this is so cool because when you're looking at Clark County, your market, how the market can change dramatically from neighborhood to neighborhood. So in Camas right now, there are currently 197 homes for sale. The median price for listed properties, $899, and that's for 2,900 square foot. For homes that have gone pending, $917. And then for homes that have sold, $872. it's surprising to me. Maybe I take it for granted. I think everyone watches YouTube and knows how to use it, but people are asking how to join the stream. So let me pause what I'm doing and text them really quick. So 872 is the median price for sold homes. All right, I should FaceTime that person and embarrass them live on the internet, but I won't. Very, very nice. Not everybody knows how to log into YouTube and how to join a live stream. It's okay. They'll figure it out. Okay, let's look at some numbers. Raise your hand if you're sick of hearing me talk about temporary 2-1 buy downs. Okay. Well, get used to it, because I believe temporary 2-1 buy downs is a great tool for this market. So let's go through it, okay? Temporary buy downs are not a loan program, they're a loan feature. And we're gonna be looking at this on all 3 homes today. I'm gonna use a 20% down, 30-year fixed vanilla loan, but know that there are many ways to finance these homes, and you can add that 2-1 temporary buy down to almost any loan. FHA, you don't need to be in the $1 million price range. You can be buying a townhome for $350,000 using FHA, USDA, VA loan, and also use the 2-1 buy down. So $965 is the purchase price on this Prune Hill house. Loan amount, if we put 20% down, would be $772,000. Interest rate today, according to Mortgage News Daily, national average 6.56. Let's do a quick payment breakdown. $49,010 is the principal and interest, $653 for property taxes. That number used to seem high, but it seems low for Prune Hill. I don't know. $100 a month for homeowners insurance is what we're estimating, somewhere around there, for a total payment of $5663. Now, if we wanted to add this 2-1 buy down, we would ask the sellers to pay for it. I'll go over how much that would cost the sellers in a second. Year 1, your interest rate would be reduced by 2%, bringing it down to 4.56, reducing our payment to $46.92, saving us $970 a month for the first 12 months. In year 2, your interest rate is reduced by 1%, bringing it down to 5.56. So 2% the first year, 1% the second year, 2-1 buy down. That reduces our payment to $51.65, saving us just shy of $500 a month. And then in years 3 through 30, we're back up at the 6.56 and the 56.63. So here's some reasons I love this program, or this loan feature. Is one, we're locking in the lowest interest rate of the year. If we go back to our White House, November 2nd, FHA loans were at 6.62. And then the Saturday following the election, December 7th, they dropped to 6.12. We're at 6.15, 6.12 today, saving this borrower $172 a month on a $535,000 house. So we're at the lowest rates of the year. So we are locking in the 6.56, so we're protected there. But then we get a massive reduction of our interest rates for 2 years. Now we're hoping that somewhere between year 6 months and 36 months, we are catching a refinance. And that's the consensus in the market. Refinancing is never guaranteed, okay? So you need to be comfortable with this payment for the life of the loan, but it really feels like interest rates are going to come down, and they may come down slowly over a long period of time, or they may come down really fast depending on what the feds do with all this pressure they're getting from the administration. So there's a good chance we're going to catch a refinance, hopefully somewhere around here, maybe less. So this is the whole marry the house, date the loan, take advantage of today's market. and negotiate well, negotiate smart, and then set yourself up to benefit from lower interest rates. Now let's go back here just for a second. Let's say this is what most buyers will do, is they'll come in here and say, 965, I really like that home. I'm gonna come in and lowball, right? And I'm gonna lowball and I'm gonna give them an offer price $40,000 under their asking. So I'm gonna come in and offer them $925. So the sellers are gonna come down $40,000, and I'm gonna save $203 a month by doing that for the life of the loan. And maybe the seller will play ball, maybe the seller will tell you to go pound sand, I don't know. 40,000 is a lot. I see people writing offers a lot lower than that. But if I come in and I say, hey, I'd like to buy your house, I'll give you a full price offer, but I want you to pay for my temporary 2-1 buy down that I heard about on the My Mortgage Hound live stream. This guy really knows what he's talking about, and he says this is the way to go. It's going to cost $17,622. So less than half. Okay, I'm asking for the seller to come down $17,622 on this price home. They shouldn't even bat an eye at that. And I'm saving $970 a month for the first 12 months compared to $203. I don't know if you guys can see that. Chat might be in the window, but there's your savings. Okay, we're going to look at 2-1 buy downs on the next two homes, but I'm not going to go in depth. So if you missed it, rewind later, watch it, or reach out to me. I'm more than happy to put scenarios like this together for you. There's a link in the description if you want to schedule a call with me, and I can put together one of these analyses for you while you're out home shopping. You can view it on your phone. If you don't have a real estate agent, Gavin Huckins is in the chat. We have some friends of the channel that are some of the best real estate agents in the game in Clark County. So, okay. Any guesses yet on my shirt? Who's on my shirt? He's one of my heroes. The clue is I stole my intro on all my videos from this man. Okay. Home number 2 today. Again, I found 3 homes that I think present very good value for this market right now. I think that these homes are going to appreciate very well as we transition into whatever the market holds. One of the neighborhoods, Prune Hill, awesome for appreciation. Another one is Philida. Philida appreciation, it's like buying gold, right? It just doesn't depreciate. And a lot of that's because of the school districts. Everyone wants to be in Philida. And I found a very nice home, 5004 Northwest 138th Street, Vancouver, Washington, the coveted 98685, zip code, 3 beds, 3 baths, 2325 square feet. Looks like 1 level. Built in 2017, so it's a newer home. Sits on a 10,000 square foot lot. This home is listed by Jason over at Windermere. Let's see what Jason has to say. Good morning, Linda. Thank you for joining us. Glad to have you on the stream this morning. Experience the perfect blend of style, comfort, and effortless one-level living in this meticulously maintained home that truly lives better than new. And I'm a big believer on that. If you watch the stream or the daily home of the day we did yesterday, I might have had to re-record it and post it today. I think this is very true. You can find better than new homes in that 2015 to 2022, right in there. Versatile den framed by elegant glass French doors, spa-like primary suite featuring dual sinks, seated makeup vanity, full tiled walk-in shower, and huge closet with organizer. The heart of the home is the expansive great room with cozy gas fireplace, seamlessly connected to a designer kitchen featuring an oversized eating bar with sleek quartz counters, ideal for gatherings and everyday living. A private patio, covered patio, accessible from both the main living area and the primary suite, creates a seamless blend of indoor-outdoor living. Large lot, oversized 3-car garage, access to nearby private neighborhood parks. Rare find, don't miss your chance. Look, $799 in Florida for a newer single-level home. I just think I see good value here. Let's look at the pictures and see if the pictures match my thoughts. All right, first of all, I love this style of listing on Zillow, where we get a floor plan and we can see exactly where we're at in the house. This looks like a cul-de-sac to me. Painted cedar shake and hardy. I think that's hardy cedar shake if I'm right on these new homes. Okay, very nice entryway into, looks like an office. We have laminate wood flooring. This is through the entry into our dining area. Okay, very nice, great room with built-ins. Looks like a gas fireplace. This looks like a Lennar home to me. Could be wrong. Nice millwork around the windows. That would have been an upgrade if it was Lennar, so that's a very nice upgrade. Really adds some timelessness to the house. Helps it age well. Nice big baseboards. Nice great room. There's our gas fireplace. I like the bullet windows. You don't see that very often. Okay, very nice kitchen. You know, this isn't $1 million home, so I'm not expecting marble and beautiful millwork and custom cabinets. These are builder-grade cabinets, but it looks very nice. Quartz countertops, huge island, under the counter mount sink, gas range. Very nice kitchen. Love the tile backsplash all the way to the cabinets. Very good looking. Nice big pantry. Okay, here's our covered outdoor living space. Seems very nice. Hopefully we get some more pictures. Okay, primary bedroom with vaulted ceilings. I believe those are vaulted. Maybe not. They're not vaulted. It's just the angle. I don't know, maybe they are vaulted. What do you guys think? I can't tell if they're vaulted or not. All right, the primary suite's a little on the small side, but it's okay. We're dealing with 2,300 square feet, and that you could tell that square footage was used in the great room, in that living area, that office up front. So I'm okay. I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of space in the bedrooms. Dual vanity. Nice walk-in shower with a window. Nice big walk-in closet. Back into our entry. Into bedroom number 2. Okay, so now we can see 2017 a little bit. Tile countertops in the bathroom. Nothing wrong with that. Looks like tile flooring in this guest bath. But a dual vanity guest bath. Very nice. I like that the toilet's in its own room in the guest bath, so if you have 2 kids and they're sharing, you know, this bathroom, works out great. This is the 3rd bedroom, I believe, that they're using as a home gym. And there's your office in that front room. Very nice. Okay, back out back. So there's the entry, the door outside to the back deck from the primary. And here's obviously from the dining area. Very nice backyard, fully fenced. Good landscaping, nice and flat. I wish I could see what was to the left of this home. There's a private neighborhood park. There's our floor plan. Okay. Our neighborhood report sent over by Gavin. 66 homes for sale in Philida. Go back to Camas really quick. 197 homes for sale in Camas. 66 for sale in Philida. So probably not as much room to negotiate. The median list price for homes in Philida is $749,900. Here's some examples for homes that have the median list price for pending homes, $750,000. What does that tell you? That homes are selling for list price. List price median $750,000, pending price $750,000, sold price $640,000. Thank you, Gavin. Okay, so same scenario we just looked at. $799,500 is our purchase price. With 20% down, that's $639,600 for our loan amount. There are many ways to finance this home. You can go FHA, you can go VA, you can go 10% down conforming. There's a lot of different ways, 5% down, lots of different ways of doing this and handling mortgage insurance and all that. Today we're looking at vanilla, basic, conforming, 30-year fixed. 6.56 is the national average for interest rates today, according to Mortgage News Daily. We're going to go through this one a lot faster, but you guys are all schooled up on temporary buydowns now. $4,067 is our principal and interest. Property tax is $629, which isn't bad in Philida. You're next to Jefferson, Philida Elementary School, some of the best schools in the state. $100 a month for homeowners insurance, rough estimate. Total payment, $47.96. Let's go to our closing costs. Now the 2-1 buy down on this home is going to cost $14,600. So if we were to ask the sellers, if we're going to offer $40,000 under asking, that would make our offer $759, saving us $203 a month. Not bad, right? I don't think the sellers are probably going to agree to come down $40,000, but if they did, we would save $203 a month. Instead, we could ask them to contribute $14,000 to our temporary 2-1 buy down, which you should be able to get away with in this market. I don't think they're going to blink an eye at somebody coming in and asking for 2-1 temporary buy down, bringing your interest rate down to 4.56 that first year, saving you $804 a month for the first 12 months. Year 2, you go up to 5.56, bringing your payment to $43.84, saving you $412 a month. And then years 3 through 30, you are at the full 6.56, which is the lowest rate of the year, at $47.96, hoping to catch a refinance. Very good chance somewhere in this 3 years, and try to get 5.5 or less, depending on what rates do, and then lock that in. What do you guys think? You think I'm on the right track here with these homes being good value? 2,300 square foot, one level in a cul-de-sac in Philida, $799. I think that's good value, especially with the way the market is now. Okay, any guesses on my shirt? Nobody's guessing. One of my heroes, I wore a shirt with his picture on it this morning. challenged everybody on Instagram to come over to YouTube and tell me who's on my shirt. The clue is I stole his intro. So if you watch any of my videos, my intro is stolen from this guy. I'll give you another clue. He was an original podcaster before podcasts existed. He was on AM radio for many years, spanning a couple decades, 3 decades, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Okay, well, if nobody guesses, then I'm not going to tell you the answer. No, I'll tell you before we're done here. Okay, you guys ready to view our last home and then get out of here and enjoy our weekend? This is a nice one. I'm kind of scared to show this one because Mrs. Steinman's going to love it. She's going to want to go look at it. But we're staying in Philida. And we are at a comparable price, $780. We're going to 12213 Northwest 24th Avenue in that coveted 98685 zip code, 3 beds, 3 baths, 2599 square feet, sits on 1/3 of an acre. It's L-shaped. Everyone loves an L-shaped home. 2,600 square feet. When was this one built? 2003. Okay. Looks great. Great curb appeal. All right, let's look at the description. Chad at Coldwell Banker. Let's play a game. 1 in chat if you think it's AI. 2 in chat if you think Chad wrote this description himself. Let's see. Welcome to your dream home. Not that there's anything wrong with using ChatGPT, but we like to have fun. Welcome to your dream home in the heart of the Philida neighborhood. This stunning custom craftsman home boasts 3 spacious bedrooms plus an office, perfect for spacious bedrooms plus an office, which is perfect for a home office or playroom. This single-level home offers both comfort and style. Step inside to light and bright interior featuring floor-to-ceiling windows that flood the space with natural light. The open floor plan with high ceilings creates an inviting atmosphere that is perfect for entertaining or cozy family gatherings. Custom built-ins and window treatments add a touch of elegance and functionality throughout the home. The generous driveway leads to a 3-car garage, providing ample space for your vehicles and toys while enhancing your privacy. Now, I'm going to pause there for a second. This generous driveway, it's a little polarizing, so we're going to look at it. You'll love the large deck that extends your living space outdoors, perfect for summer barbecues or relaxing evenings under the stars. Okay, pause. Did you guys see the meteor shower on Wednesday? I may be nerding out a little bit, but I got to watch the meteor shower out at the beach on our front porch with my 13-year-old daughter who's never seen a shooting star. And we saw a bunch. It was really, really cool. So I don't know if you guys got to see all the shooting stars on Wednesday. I didn't see them Thursday. Clouds came in. Yeah, very cool. Anyways. So, if you like meteor showers, this outdoor living space is perfect for evenings under the stars. The backyard backs to green space, offering a serene view, peaceful retreat right down in your backyard. Okay, let's see. I got a couple ones. Linda says self-writing. I think this was I'm guessing, and there's nothing wrong. I think this was ChatGPT with some edits. There's some good information in here. Floor-to-ceiling windows. It looks like the window treatments are included. The 3-car garage and the driveway. That tells me we need to look at the driveway. Backs to a green space. That's huge. So let's look at some pictures. Okay. What do you guys think of this driveway? What can you read from this picture? One, it's a great driveway. Lots of space. That looks like RV parking on the side, I believe. So I believe this is a flag lot. You can kind of see that here, but I don't mind this flag lot at all. It's kind of secluded. It's not like they stuck it behind another house in a crammed subdivision. This is a very private flag lot with almost like your private street, private drive on it. But here's a good shot of that flag lot. So we're coming in. Yeah, it's your own private driveway. Private drive. Okay. Nice concrete work in the front. Love the steps. 2 big columns. Double doors. Yeah, Mrs. Steinman, I agree. The orientation of the house fits that lot perfectly. Having that L-shaped house fits that flag lot. Okay, so walk in the front doors. Beautiful entry. Those look like hardwood floors to me. They could be engineered hardwood floors, but given it's 2003, I think those are hardwood floors. Nice carpet in the great room. Big built-ins. Lots of recessed lighting. That would have been a pretty big upgrade in 2003. Same with these built-ins. Beautiful built-ins. Gas fireplace. Floor to ceiling windows would be correct. Those are big windows. Looks like French doors going out to the back deck. Mature landscaping back there. Very nice living space here. Nice dining room. Cool column. Lots of millwork here. Now this, we talked about this, and maybe I picked these 3 homes subconsciously because I'm a big fan of millwork, but I think it does add a lot of value and longevity to your house. And you can see the extensive mill woodwork around these windows. The column really keeps the house from looking out of date. Wow, some cool built-ins in the dining room to kind of match the ones in the living room. Very custom, very Gucci for 2003. Looks like very nice kitchen, not updated. I don't hate it. I think it looks fine for being 2003. Those are obviously very nice cabinets. It looks like tile granite. Very cool island with the counter bar, half moon. You could come in here and update this, but I think it looks fine. Wouldn't take a lot of money to have Costco come out and put nice quartz countertops in. You know, you could upgrade the counters and the sink. I don't think would hurt. Nice big utility room, 2,600 square feet. Nice big office. Okay, primary. A lot of square footage in here. Nice big windows. French doors into your master bath, primary bath. Soaker tub, jet tub. Nice windows, dual vanity. Again, you can come in here and do some mild updating if you wanted. But it's fine as is too. I think there's a lot of value here at this price point. Not hard to find a house over $1 million that's 2,600 square feet in Philida, one level. So the fact that we're at 780, I see value here. Looks like another office living area. Dual vanity in the guest bath. Bedroom number 2. powder room. Back deck looks like Trex. Nice railing. Very nice deck. Low maintenance. Nice backyard. There's our floor plan. Okay. Two-one temporary buy down, $780,000. 20% down, $624 would be our loan amount. 6.56 is our interest rate. National average, according to Mortgage News Daily. Let's do a payment breakdown. $39.68 would be the principal and interest. $680 a month for the property taxes. Homeowners insurance roughly $100 a month for a total payment of $47.48. Under $5,000 a month for a nice one-level home in Philida. If we did the temporary 2-1 buy down, it would cost the sellers $14,244. In year one, you would save $784 a month. In year two, you'd save $402 a month. And then try to catch a refinance somewhere in there. So this is a great way to have your payment for the first year be under $4,000 to be in Philida. Now again, you can add this loan feature to VA, FHA, any loan program out there, but just wanted to show you, break down how the 2-1 temporary buy down works. I think it's a great way. I think if you are selling your house, make sure your listing agent's putting on the listing that you're willing to pay for a 2-1 buy down. I think it can be very attractive for home buyers. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for this Saturday. Want to say thank you very much. We had some new people in the chat today. Come back next Saturday for another episode. We're going to be doing a new series this week, our daily home of the day. If you have any suggestions for that, hit me up. Art Bell. Art Bell is the man on my t-shirt, a hero of mine. Inspires me to do this silly YouTube stream. Yeah, so with that, good night, everybody. Like, subscribe. We'll see you just